Mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most. How I feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. Now we can play the instrumental. Black top radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. Fresh station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really popping yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. Black top, what did you expect? Black top radio. Radio. The black top radio. Radio. The black top. The black top.
Let's get this thing started, man, as always, with a thing we call headlines. Of course, we got to get you in the know. And it's brought to you by one person only, the young lady by the name of Miss Milan. It's time for headlines. What's up, baby?
What it is, what it do. We are in here for another week of the craziness. Now, y'all already know what I was starting off with this week. Now, the first news story I'm going into is y'all's president and first lady has contracted COVID-19. Now, there has been a total of 18 people since his announcement that have tested positive for the virus. Now, questions have been sparking about the president's erratic behavior since leaving the hospital. We observed him leaving the hospital early to take his car around Walter Reed Hospital to wave and say hello to people standing outside of it. Mind you, if you know about this vehicle that he's riding in, it is airlocked, meaning it is built for him to withstand any type of gas, type of invasions or anything like that. If they try to gas the car, nothing can get in. But also, that says something about the two Secret Service men that he had in the car with him as he was positive that he had ride him around the facility. So that meaning if can't nothing get in, can't nothing get out. So all the germs is just moving around in the car. Okay? All right, let's go to the second thing. Once he arrived back to the White House, he stood on the balcony and ripped off his mask for a photo op.
Retarded.
After testing positive, okay? All right? That's number 2. We also learned that he is even taking a strong regimen of drugs that hasn't even been approved by
the T-virus from Resident Evil, man.
That's what it sounds like, right? He's patient 0, or what do they call it?
I swear.
He really is putting Lysol in his body, boy. That is.
I mean, at this point, he might as well just drink the bleach because he told everybody else to do it. So, but that's not even the kicker. His latest announcement his latest announcement before today stated that he was holding off the second round of stimulus checks until he is re-elected in the election.
Bad move. Horrible.
This is what I was waiting on.
Oh, no, but wait. He retracted it today and said he added many people like Nancy Pelosi and others of the House, the Senate, and stated that he was ready to go ahead and get it pushed through as fast as possible. I guess after hearing that backlash that black people is just not having that. Either you gonna give us our money
straight up,
or you not gonna get elected.
Ain't no in between.
And you already know, once you say that's off the table, there is no chance in hell that nobody is even second guessing that thought.
You cancel Christmas, brother. You got to be out of a job after election day.
True.
Now, I'm pretty sure
they won't go vote for him anyway. Even if that money had came first, he still won't get that vote.
Exactly. It might have been a little incentive for people to like, well, he really care. But I'm pretty sure that has to be illegal somehow.
Oh, there is a large community of undereducated African Americans who need money. Believe me, and they would definitely vote for anybody that's gonna cut them a check.
But don't get it messed up because this is a second and done. So after this, if you elect him, there will be no more. He is not giving y'all no more free money.
Straight up.
Please know that. That is it. It is done. He dragged his foot for this one. When did we get the last one?
What was it, April, May, something like that.
No, probably about 5 mortgages ago. I don't know.
Exactly. So please believe that this will be your last one.
About 3 late notices.
But I feel like I'm pretty sure that using that type of situation as a negotiation situation has to be illegal somehow. But how do you feel about him making a mockery of the situation that so many people have actually died and lost their lives behind?
I'm not surprised. Like, it's Trump. Anything is what Kevin Garnett say. Anything is possible. Man, with that dude, man, I'm not even fazed by it for real. This man has literally told us on a debate that this virus is pretty much nothing. It's a hoax. It ain't real. It's all in your mental, pretty much. We've been tripping, so I guess mentally everybody been getting knocked off. I guess.
Not only that, he said it was like the flu, and he lied about the number of people that have died from the flu versus the coronavirus.
Crazy.
The list goes on of Trump situations and speculations. He just continues to be honest with you. Like, this guy doesn't surprise me week after week. It's just it's like you just wait to see what he gonna say. Almost. Yeah. It's sad to say that, but it's really boiling down to what is Trump saying next is stupid.
What I will say is what pissed me off. What pissed me off is the fact that Biden and Camilla and them, they all wished him a smooth recovery and all of that. That's not the part that pissed me off. The part that pissed me off is they said they were removing their negative ads about Trump. Do you really think Trump would do that bullshit to you? Do you not think he would use this opportunity? If Biden was sick, do you not think he would use this opportunity to say he's weak, he's sick, he can't even beat the corona?
Y'all ever seen that meme where it's like Biden talking to Obama and they throwing jokes back and forth, but they swap the words between the two of them?
Yeah.
And it was one that I seen that had me dying, where it was like, I sent him a postcard basically saying stay positive, and I was dying. I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, that joke took me out. Like,
my favorite one is the one with Trump in the hospital bed, and then Obama sitting in the chair next to the bed and said, "How about that Obamacare now?"
Yeah, I seen that one. I did see that one. I just think it's a mockery. Like, I think this is the thing about the Democrats is the Republicans play dirty, and they play so dirty it's ridiculous. I understand that Democrats want to fly high, but at this time, like, our country is at stake. This is not a time to be flying high. Y'all still have to. It's still a war we have to win.
Facts.
It's like, a war going on outside.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got to do better. They got to come stronger. I wasn't feeling that. Like, I wasn't feeling like I understand that y'all are trying to show remorse, but he wouldn't do that shit to y'all. He would use it to make more ads. This would be a situation to make more ads.
They call it taking a higher road, I'm assuming. That might have gained them some extra votes for being the sympathetic type versus knowing how he is,
Yeah. When they go low, I go lower.
And there you have it.
That's hilarious.
All right, so let's get into this next story. Now, the next story, of course, another unarmed man has been shot and killed by a Texas police officer. Jonathan Price was attempting to break up a domestic dispute and is stating in the case, Officer Lucas is stating that he attempted to detain Price, who was resisting in a threatening posture, and began walking towards him. Lucas used his taser and then fired his weapon. So apparently the taser did not work in response to, according to him, his aggressiveness, and he ended up shooting him, I believe, 3 times. Price was intervening in a domestic dispute and it was never violent before Lucas had shot him. Now, the attorney is stating that Price had never shown any type of aggressive behavior prior to him trying to be detained. Now, I'm pretty sure the officer stated that there was a group of people surrounding the situation when he pulled up. So somebody there had to tell you that he didn't have nothing to do with it. He was actually breaking it up. So in my mind, this is what I pictured. I pictured an officer walking up to the scene, seeing a group of people already hostile. And the first person that approached him was the first person who he seen or attempted to think was a part of the problem. That's what I pictured based on the narrative that they put out there for us. Now, Officer Lucas is stating that Price never stated that he wasn't involved in the dispute to begin with. Now, there are investigations going on requesting the body cam footage and also for any video or photo that may have been taken of that incident. Officer Lucas is now being held on $1 million bond. Now, on the flip side, I did hear some interesting things about this story. So, on Twitter, they are saying that Jonathan Price was raised by a white family. And his previous Facebook post stated that he didn't understand why the riots were going on and that officers respect him, and he's been in situations where he should have been locked up, but he hasn't been. And it's all about, he's not saying that black lives don't matter, he's just saying respect the officers. How do y'all feel about that? I'm conflicted with this story.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough being a cop though, because I know one of my best friends is a police officer, and he's one of the good cops, but people don't look at him like that. You know what I'm saying? They just look at you as a cop.
Yeah.
So I understand taking a stance for police officers, but
that's not it though.
It's a certain climate you got to understand. It's like it's a time and a place for it, and right now it's not that time. You know what I'm saying?
That's not it though, Carlos. And I'm sure I didn't save them because I didn't even want to go too deep, but it was a conflicting story for me, so I wanted to get y'all point of view. In other posts, he stated that he listens to country music. He's a country boy. He's basically disassociated himself with the African American culture.
You can have him.
Another episode of Get Out.
Y'all can have him.
And so it kind of put me in a place where, yes, he didn't deserve to be shot, but do you see what your voice and what actually happened, like your color clearly or how you felt internally didn't make a difference?
Yeah, that's true. It's one of those situations where you don't relate when you should. Like
exactly. That's true.
But that goes back with the cop thing. The climate is still wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? It's not the time to be anti-black right now. The time is to be
damn sure ain't.
Super black. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't think listening to country music has nothing to do with being black.
I listened to country music.
Yeah, I'm about to say
back in the day.
There were times. Music is regional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So depending on where you're from or who you grew up with, that might be what you listen to. So that's how religion is.
I agree.
But it's bad timing.
Yeah, he shouldn't have lost his life, especially if he wasn't in the situation to begin with. But I just think it's sad because at this point, like, regardless of what you relate to or where you feel, you're still a black man in America who still has to go through black man trials and tribulations. Like, you may not understand the direct feeling of how these people feel because you haven't been put in that situation. But look, the one situation you were in caused you to lose your life.
Correct. And I felt also back to the taser thing. Now, I don't agree that he should have been shot, but I have seen countless of videos online where people don't even flinch from the taser. Mm-hmm. So I think the police departments need to relook at this thing and find a non-lethal way that actually is effective.
What happened to nightsticks?
Well, no, you don't want that either. The Rodney King thing.
Don't nobody want
the Rodney King incident messed that all up because you can't beat people in their head and neck and back. Especially when you're a police officer that's in shape. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Yeah, most definitely. I don't know. I hope
Shaq with a nightstick.
Exactly. They're police officers like that, bro.
Very true.
Your ass is gonna die twice.
And I'm just saying they need to look at other non-lethal ways to stop people.
Big ass Shaq coming
I agree.
Why is Shaq a cop?
I just
you're a deputy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's
what
crazy.
What did Shaq need a nightstick for?
No, I just hope his family, I guess, finds some type of peace in this situation, especially if he is legit innocent. There is no reason for him to be shot and killed.
Oh, no.
So, I just hope that everything works out. And being that this officer's already been arrested, it sounds like to me that there's some type of cause. There's something that was wrong with what happened. and he's held on $1 million bond. So it's something. Clearly, they seen something that was wrong with this case. But
And once they watch that
body cam, and if anybody else has footage,
it's a wrap.
yeah,
body cam is everything.
Yep.
You hear
Yeah.
everything you say,
Yep.
everything the person that you in front of said,
Yep.
Yep.
and then when you pull that gun out,
yeah, absolutely. All right, so the next story I found was very interesting, and I wanted to bring it to y'all attention because y'all are guys, and y'all think a little bit different than women. Okay. So recently, Jazmine Sullivan posted a picture of her looking amazing. Now, if you remember, she disappeared from the scene for a little while from doing music. And when she was first introduced to us, she was a full figure woman. She had more curves. She was, voluptuous. I think she was gorgeous.
beautiful.
She was. So since the release of her slimmer figure, she has received criticism about her weight loss.
That's an American thing.
It's crazy.
In America, we boast up unhealthy stuff, right? We talk about being thick and this size, while the rest of the world is basically a fit, society.
Right.
We boost up out of shape women and promote unhealthy living, lifestyle, soul food, and all that stuff. And when they get in shape, we look at them different. I remember I felt the same way. I'm guilty of this. When Fantasia lost weight,
good.
when Fantasia lost weight, I got mad. But Fantasia looks good now. She's very healthy. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with this. She looks very healthy in that picture.
Good. She
But,
looks good. Well, she decided to clap back at her haters. She said, "Last week, people dragged me for saying I look sickly." Sullivan wrote in her Instagram story, "I'm honestly a size 12, 180 pounds. There's nothing skinny about me but my neck. I'm 5'8", however, sometimes I photograph leaner than I am, but I ain't skinny, and that was never the goal. My goal was to support my mother through her battle with cancer by going vegan, and with her, and in turn, it helped me as well. And I feel really good," she explained. I have a lot, things to work out on my journey, but I'm not nearly the model for health and fitness. But I'm trying, and I continue to do so with my mama. Bless y'all, love y'all. Stop talking about people and vote in November."
I actually like the way she looks.
She looks good.
Yes, she does.
But
She looks great.
But you following her before this?
Nah.
Correct. So think about this. Her audience is her audience for a reason, right?
Right.
So people who follow her, the men followers are followers. They like big women.
Right,
so
right,
when
right.
you change, I'm following you for a reason. So when you change the reason why I'm following you, there's going to be a problem.
I get you.
That's like you saying I will only be with somebody that's natural.
Yeah.
As soon as she come home with the weave in her hair and got a perm or whatever, you have an issue with
It's a turn off.
So I could understand why her fan base, remember the word fan is short for fanatic, was upset with her transformation. It makes sense.
Also, she's not a model. She's a singer.
Right.
With no sex sales. People like what they like physically. A lot of singers made it based off their looks.
She wasn't selling sex in the beginning.
No. If you like big, that's sexy.
Okay. If you say so.
That's sexy.
I mean, I think, well, I don't agree with
I got two friends that loves big girls.
I don't agree.
All right.
I don't agree with the way her feet look, but
Oh my God.
she
Anyway,
got some handsome ass feet. But
y'all keep a lookout for Jazmine's new
shout
album.
out to Jazz.
Like, I can't. All right. Well, my last two things I just want to say. Congratulations to Kelly Rowland on the announcement of her second baby.
Hold on, wait. Time out.
Yeah.
Things is crazy.
Go ahead worldwide.
Wait. First of all, don't be announced. That stuff. How does that stuff make the news on our show?
You mad?
Kelly's cheating on me.
He's definitely
mad?
having kids
I
on
was
me.
like, you mad?
And you
Like,
announcing it on our show?
Yeah. Congratulations. You are not the father.
But do you see?
It's always your own. I swear. Your old people get you every time.
Yeah, congratulations to Kelly Rowland if she announced the pregnancy of her second child.
I don't like
and
it.
Congratulations to Nicki Minaj for having her first child. We still no word on what it is.
You
But
know what?
congratulations on
I
welcoming
know what
her
it
to
is,
motherhood.
Mike. I know what it is, Mike. I've seen the feet on this picture. And it kind of remind me, so you know when you lose weight? Remember,
Y'all are doing
hold on, wait.
exactly what I was
Hold
talking
on, wait.
about.
No, we-
Remember on the Nutty Professor when he lost weight, he got big and small real quick, and his feet was getting big. Remember he was in the Dodge Viper, and his foot got big.
What you saying? Buddy Love about to come through. Yeah. No Buddy Love.
Get back in there. No.
You know what? I'm not even entertaining.
Look at her big toe. Like it's still like the old Jazmine.
Not entertaining.
You
Her
gotta
big
see.
toe is the old Jazmine Sullivan, and then
Shout out to Jazmine because she looks amazing. Okay,
Yo.
she does.
they got a machine in the gym where you flex your
Feet
feet.
and all.
You gotta hit that thing.
All right, I'm cutting it done. I'm done. Thank you for tuning into this week with the news. You already know you can follow me on Instagram at Milan Milian. Or you can shop Miss Milan Jewelry at www.wearmissmilan.com. Thank you, Mike. Holla at me.
I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I hate y'all.
Oh, man.
I hate y'all.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, look at that.
What's your bill size? Equator?
Hilarious. Hey, man. That is Headlines brought to you by the one and only Miss Milan. I like the way she looks, though. I'm not discrediting.
She
the way
looks
But
good.
them feet is, she shouldn't have put them in their picture.
Oh, my God.
That's just my
Shut
opinion.
up.
I mean, you know, this is cool.
Shit,
dog,
her
but
feet looks fine.
She definitely wears size 14 or something.
That's fine. That's fine. She,
Shout out to her. She's stomping with the big dogs, but nonetheless. Hey, man.
I saw her on the end of the bench at the Laker game. She was.
you know what? You know what?
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, 10 toes down. Nonetheless, we gonna keep it right along. Thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you don't mind, can you do us one more favor? Hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell notification. That way you're alerted about all of our live content, our live episodes, behind the scenes information, also live interviews with some of your favorite guests, and plus many more right here on Blacktop TV. Also, if you need more information about the show, follow us on Instagram, the Blacktop. That's DABLACKTOP, and you know me. Ha! I'm a poet, ain't even know it. I rhyme all the time. And that's about it.